You're listening to the Watercooler Edit with Rich and Eman.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Watercooler Edit with my Bayut, hosted by myself, Eman and Richard.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing good, actually. It's been a while, right?
Yes, it has.
But we're back.
Yes. And today we're actually going to be talking about something really exciting. Richard, do you want to introduce what it is?
Yeah, give me a drum roll. No, so we're going to talk about the Dubai Shopping Festival, the very, very famous Dubai Shopping Festival. But it's not just any normal iteration of the Dubai Shopping Festival, because this year it is the 30th anniversary of. So it's been around for 3 decades, huh?
Exactly. And that means that it's going to be even bigger and even better this year. So there's going to be a lot of concerts, a lot of performances, a lot of events, a lot of sales, a lot of different things that we're going to discuss in this episode. Talking about DSF, and obviously it's been around for 30 years. Do you know how many days the festival is going to be for this year?
I believe it's 38 days. Of festivities,
yes,
you
so
know?
It starts on the 6th of December and then it continues until the 12th of January. So we actually have a lot of time to go through all of the different things that are planned, and they've really jam-packed it with like as many activities as possible. So
Absolutely.
There are events that are happening daily, there are some that are just on the weekends, and then there are some specific ones that are themed around, like, for example, cars or, you know, light festivals or art, different things that they want to focus on.
Yeah, it's kind of all-encompassing, right?
Yep.
And the itinerary is fit to burst, I would say, this year. So where do we start, huh?
Maybe we can start with what you're most excited to see, or what something that you're looking forward to.
Okay, let me have a think. Right, so this has been going on for a couple of years, and I still haven't made it to see this particular show, but I hear really good things. The drone shows. I'm still in very much the drones are cool. Drone shows are cool. Right, phase. They still blows me away when I'm seeing a proper drone show. So I think throughout the entire festival, every day, we've got at Blue Waters Island and in front of JBR the beach, isn't it? At 8 o'clock
and 10 o'clock.
And 10 o'clock. So daily, 2 times daily or evening.
Yeah.
I've heard really, really good things about these drone shows. They're pretty spectacular and stuff. So I'm looking forward to checking that out.
So for me, I think they are very impressive. There's a camp that think that drones are not impressive, like drone shows are like cringe or something.
I don't know. I think some people kind of think, it's getting rid of kind of the tradition of fireworks a little bit, and drones are kind of taking over.
And not just that, we work in marketing, right? So for me, I'm like, drone shows are a great way to have like bits of branding in there. Even this drone show this year, it's sponsored by Emirat, the petrol company.
Yeah.
So like, it's a good way to kind of merge that and see how you can connect with end users. But if fireworks are your thing, so do you want to say something?
I was just going to say, do you think we can advertise this podcast in the drone show?
No.
Like our faces in drones.
That's where I feel like it gets a bit weird when you do those. I've seen a few like drone proposals and stuff, and I'm like, no, I wouldn't want someone to do that.
Well, no, I don't. I'm the last person in the world. I mean, I'm joking. Obviously, I don't want my face in drone. I mean, it's bad enough to be on this podcast, let alone drones above JBR the beach. But look out for it. You never know, guys. It might happen. It might be an advertisement for the Watercooler Edit. It might be right in the middle of
we have our own outdoor strategy.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking back to if fireworks are more your thing, then DSF has got that covered as well. So there are daily fireworks happening at the Dubai Festival City Mall.
There are indeed.
And then they're having them every weekend at different locations around, not just Dubai. Yeah, mainly just Dubai. Because I'm like, for me, Hatta is always kind of on the outskirts, but it's at Hatta.
Yeah.
And then
there's other things going on at Hatta as well. So I don't think it's not just the fireworks. They've obviously got, your kind of usual entertainment, food trucks, etc. and stuff. So there are, well, this could actually bring us to the fantastic DSF interactive map.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So this is something new that DSF has actually launched. They've created an interactive map where you can actually go in and you can actually see different events and things taking place based on your interests. So if you're interested in, for example, like the fireworks or the drone shows or the light shows or things like that, you can see that. If you're interested to see places that you can shop, markets that are collaborating, you can filter like that as well. Or if you want to take a look at cafes and food trucks and things like that that have special DSF menus, then you can click on that as well.
Yeah, it's perfect. We were looking at it today, right, and having a little bit of a play around with it. Fantastic, and the little figures and stuff, little cars moving around it and stuff.
They've animated it really cutely, so it is interactive, but it's also something that's really enjoyable to watch. So I was going through like the concert section, and they had a section on like panels and discussions, and I didn't actually know that Expo was involved in DSF as well. So they're having an event about like the future of humanity there towards the end of DSF, and I was like, wow, that's really interesting. I had not even like heard of that unless I clicked on the map.
Yeah, so I think that's a really good point, because what you get with DSF, let's be honest, like we say, it's quite all-encompassing. So it can be a little bit daunting sometimes as to keeping a track on everything that's going on and maybe finding the specific aspects that you might be more interested in. With this map, that becomes a lot easier.
Yes.
So it's the first time they've done it this year. It was announced at at a kind of pre-event that they had. Well, they had an indoor drone show, by the way. Oh, nice. An indoor, the drones are coming.
Richard.
I should have done, actually, yeah. That interactive map, check it out. Yeah. And then you can find out exactly what you want to do and where you want to go.
So the By Lights is coming back for its 4th edition. And this is basically where they have really like interactive and immersive art installations around the city.
Nice.
So they've included it at Blue Waters, at the By Design District, Al Seef, and they're also doing it this time at Nakheel Mall at the Palm. So I don't know what they're doing there, and in Al Marmoom in the desert. So it was really interesting because last year they had brought Anuki. So these are actually really large inflatable sculptures. And they're 2 explorers who are going around the world. And as part of Dubai Lights, they were able to come to Dubai. They then later went to Sharjah, etc. So the story behind them is the fact that they are Arctic explorers and their iceberg has melted. So they're going around the world to spread awareness about sustainability, climate change, how you can actually make an impact.
Yikes.
So it was really interesting to see them, like, because they were in D3 specifically, and then they had put them in like Al Seef and then in Blue Waters, etc. So I'm excited to see what they will bring this year.
Oh, okay, that sounds really, really cool. So what aren't there? Yeah, because there's certain themes, isn't there? Like to the light shows. So atmosphere. So
last year the theme was sustainability, since the UAE was hosting COP28. This time they're actually focusing on the different elements. So there are 5 that they're focusing on. So you have water, you have air, you have earth, and you have fire, and then the 5th one is spirit.
Spirit.
Yeah.
That sounds very cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I was like, you know, the earlier 4, those are the ones you kind of associate with like material, but I'm like, spirit is very different. So I want to see what they're going to do.
Yeah, where they're going to go with that. Yeah. No, it's kind of cool actually. So, and these things are basically free, right? They're free to go. Yeah, free to go and see and stuff. So, I mean, look, why not? Yeah. Especially when the weather is like it is at the moment.
This,
I mean, it's the nicest time of year really for the weather. Well, for the next few months, you know.
Yeah, exactly. And one thing that I found interesting, so it's not part of the Dubai Lights initiative, but like you said at Hatta, they have so many things going on. So what they're actually going to be doing throughout the month of DSF is they're going to be lighting up the Hatta sign. You know, the one that looks like the Hollywood sign?
The Hollywood sign, yeah.
So they're going to be
lighting the Hollywood sign.
Yeah, the Hatta Hollywood sign. They're going to be lighting that up for the first time for the whole month. So that's your only chance to actually get pictures with it at night. And they're doing so many different things at Hatta. So they're going to be having pop-up markets. They're going to be having, obviously, all of the like nature and outdoorsy activities. So you can go kayaking and all of those sort of things. But then they also have specific things for DSF.
What else? Well, I suppose we should talk about the fact that there's a lot of shopping deals, obviously, because it is the shopping festival, and the raffles, which people go nuts for, which I don't blame them because there's some really, really good prizes.
Yeah, those are insane. So a few brands are actually giving away either a new car or 100,000 dirhams cash daily. So they have separate raffles for those and separate tickets. And then obviously there are all of the raffles you have for the participating malls. So you spend a certain amount, you enter the raffle, and then you could win prizes. There are a few gold and jewelry brands that are giving away gold. So if you buy a certain amount, you can actually go into a draw to win even more gold.
Really?
Yep.
Buy loads of gold and win even more gold.
Exactly, yeah.
Happy
so you're
Midas would be extremely pleased.
So that means you're getting a chance to win cash, cars, gold, shopping vouchers, lots and lots of things.
Nice. So it's all happening basically. Aren't there some? Well, I know that I'm asking this question in a prompting segue kind of way. It's there's concerts going on, isn't there? Right. So we've got at the Coca-Cola Arena on the opening weekend. There's some concerts going on, including one of which is Coke Studio Live, I believe. So that's the weekend of
the 6th.
Yeah, because the Sunday is the 8th, is it? Yeah. So there's that. What other concerts have we got?
So 30 Seconds to Mars is coming to the Bay. Then we also have Blue. Ricky Martin is coming. And then on New Year's, actually, we have Lionel Richie coming, but not to Coca-Cola Arena, to Atlantis for their New Year's Eve bash.
Ah, Lionel.
Yes, very expensive tickets.
Hello.
Yes.
Is it?
No,
Hello.
I'm not. I didn't go looking for him.
Is it Lionel you're looking for?
No.
If you are, you'll find him at the Palm on
Yes,
the 31st of December. Yeah, everyone will be dancing on the ceiling.
Yep, and it's really interesting because obviously
it won't be easy like Sunday morning. How many more of these could I do?
Well, to be honest, I only knew 3 of his songs, and you've named all of them.
Dancing on the Ceiling, Lazy Like Sunday Morning, or it's just called Easy, isn't it? Then, hold on, I've got another one, because that show's going to go on all night long.
Oh, yes.
Get in.
So, yes, I think, Richard, you're done with your puns.
Yes, I think I am, but I do know the prices for that gig if people are interested. Yes. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's all you can drink bubbles, and there's a buffet with like caviar and lobster. I mean, this is like a pretty kind of high end kind of do. And let's be honest, the prices do reflect that. It starts at 6,500 dirhams per adult. Kids, 4,500. So just the 4,500. But look, I mean, we're talking bucket list stuff here, and maybe
it is Atlantis at New Year's.
Yeah, exactly.
With Lionel Richie.
With Mr. Lionel.
Yes.
Yeah, you won't have to look for him anymore. He'll be there.
Wow, Richard, you came ready with these puns. It's a miracle you don't.
Well, I'm really enjoying it. How sad is that? I'm really enjoying doing my Lionel Richie puns.
It's a miracle you don't know any 30 Seconds to Mars songs, because I don't know how you'd make puns out of those. Maybe after this episode, look up their discography and try to think of what
see, this shows how much I know about Blue, because I've got no puns for Blue. In fairness, I don't think I was particularly the target audience for the boy band that is Blue in the 1990s.
Good music, honestly.
Yeah, dude, they were up there. I mean, they were kind of in the conversation with Take That and Five and various other ones. So yeah, they were high-profile acts. So basically, there's some big concerts are going on.
Yes. And not just that, but for the first time ever, DSF is actually announcing a new kind of segment.
Okay.
So they're having the DSF Auto Season, which is everything you need to know about cars, anything related to the automotive industry. So there are going to be heaps of workshops, one-of-its-kind meetups, collaborations, events, exhibitions. So they're taking over distinct spaces in different malls to actually display classical cars and things like that.
Oh, nice.
And then they're going to be having menus that are in collaboration with these car themed cafes as well. Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's going to be a lot happening, and then they're going to actually close the car season and the DSF season with the 24-hour Michelin race, which is happening at the Autodrome.
Wow, that's a big deal actually, to have a proper full-on 24-hour race. Look, I know here there are so many kind of auto enthusiasts in the UAE from all over the world, right? So that particular aspect of DSF, I think, suffice to say, I think it might pick up popularity really, really swiftly,
Exactly.
I mean, I know some people personally who are just going to be all over that like a rash,
And it's good. It's good that they keep inventing things and they keep, being innovative about capturing new segments of the market. So
it's evolving, right?
Yeah, there is something for everyone, regardless of what your interest is. Mm-hmm. So it started off as something that, was like shopping season, and then it kind of evolved to include a lot more entertainment, a lot more performances, a lot more stage shows and things like that. We haven't even touched on all of the different festive events that are happening as a mix of, obviously the winter season, Christmas season mixed with DSF.
Because we've got some of the winter markets and all that. But maybe for a future episode, because we will have our kind of end of year festive kind of episodes coming up pretty soon as well.
And then if you have little ones, there are so many stage shows that are coming. So they're having Sonic the Hedgehog, they're having Cocomelon, they're having
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, they're having a bunch of different shows aimed at a younger audience. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if Knuckles and Tails are there as well. They should be. Be disappointing if not, right?
If not, yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, still got Sonic, which is great, but you need the buddies.
Yeah.
You need the crew.
And then, what's your Cocomelon knowledge like, Richard?
I don't even know what that is.
So it's like, do you know what Kalu is?
No.
Okay.
Kalu.
The reference I was trying to use to get you to get the other
Yeah. Is there a reference for the reference?
Yeah. It's like a kids' entertainment show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, like a Nickelodeon one or something?
No, kind of like, Peppa Pig and all.
Yeah.
Bluey, it's like that.
Oh, right, okay. So it's an animated, it's a cartoon,
Yeah,
essentially.
It's a cartoon,
All right, so I know Bluey, I know Peppa Pig, but I don't know, say it again.
Cocomelon.
Cocomelon.
Yes.
Ah.
But yeah, anything else that you want to discuss for DSF, Richard?
No, I think we pretty much covered it, apart from to say look out for bargains, because, it's that time of year where it can be an expensive time of year, but there are definitely bargains out there to be had. So keep an eye out for that and be lucky, guys. Try and win something in the raffle.
In the raffle.
Are you ever lucky? I never win anything in raffles.
So I've never won any of the big prizes. I've won a lot of really small things like cinema tickets or like food vouchers or like.
It's not bad. It's better than nothing, right?
Yeah.
I literally win nothing.
Oh.
Well, look, I have won very sporadically throughout my life. I've won things, but some people just seem to be quite lucky where that stuff is concerned.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't put myself in that category.
Okay.
But that's all going to change this DSF.
Yes, you're gonna shop so much that you're gonna enter all of the draws, Richard.
That's it. I'm going to win gold. I'm going to win luxury cars. I'm
That you
going to
can't
win
drive.
hundreds of thousands of dirhams. I'm going to be driving around in a gold car. That's basically what's going to come the end of DSF. That'll be me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then who's gonna host this podcast next month, Richard?
There'd be
Someone else.
Yeah, basically. I'll pop in to say hi, dripping with gold.
Okay, interesting. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, is it?
No, who knows?
We don't know. This is the thing, huh?
Yeah, so stay positive.
Got to be in it to win it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that a Lionel song?
No, it's not actually.
Could
But
be.
it should be. He did
so
do
yeah.
one called My Destiny.
Yeah, it could be your destiny.
Yay, here we go. That's the final pun. I apologise for all the puns, guys.
And that brings us to an end for this episode. Richard and I have discussed all of the top picks for DSF this season, but there's a lot more that we haven't covered. So if you want any more information on that, head to my Bayut to take a look at all of the DSF articles, including the interactive map that we've mentioned. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one.
Cheers, guys.
You're listening to the Watercooler Edit with Rich and Eman.